I've always wanted to carve a spoon. I've seen so many beautiful handcrafted spoons online, so in this video I'm going to learn to do exactly that. I ordered some wood and some tools. I tried to scoop a bit of each wood to see which was the easiest to carve. The lime seemed to be the easiest. I got to work trying the different tools. I've seen people use this hook one, so I tried this first. I just could not get the hang of it. This scoopy one just seemed to click for me. It felt really natural to use and I quickly carved out the bowl of the spoon. I was surprised how quickly I was able to do this. Next, I had to remove the excess wood. It would be a waste of time trying to whittle it down, so I got my trusty box saw out and I cut off the corners of the tip of the spoon. Then I got my new vise and chisel out and got rid of the corners around the bottom of the bowl of the spoon. Now just to remove the waste at either side of the handle. I sawed down to the handle with the intention to chisel away each section. I was really getting through this, even though my vise wasn't exactly good. This was going so well, I was really confident that I was going to finish carving this spoon that day. And then I split it.
No!
You see, the aim was to slowly chisel away each section, not hammer through two sections in one go.
Look what I just did.
What happened?
Oh, I just got carried away with the chisel. I was getting too excited.
Are you sad?
Oh, God.
Did you just do that there?
Yeah.
Were you just like, and just like, bam?
No, I was being totally aggressive with the chisel, trying to get both of them off at once.
So you were being too aggressive?
Yeah.
I was so disheartened. The other woods were so much harder, literally hardwoods, which were going to take so much longer to carve. I took a break for a few days, and with the support of my cat, I got back to it. The yew was hard, but it was manageable. The sapele was actually not too bad. I was starting to feel like, okay, I could work with this, when I split it again. Extremely frustrated here, I moved on to the oak, which was just super difficult to carve. I took a few minutes and then decided to try the sapele again, on the other side, remembering to take it easy. There was no point being so heavy-handed trying to take so much material away when you can always subtract but you cannot add. Something I really had to learn with this skill. I soon got into a flow and within the hour I had 2 bowls carved out. It was now time to do the bit I was dreading and remove the excess wood. I was so nervous after last time. I got the box saw out to remove the corners at the tip, accidentally destroying my coffee table. I moved back outside to limit any damage I was doing. It was time to get the chisel out again to get rid of the corners at the base of the bowl. I decided to saw off the excess wood, and it seemed to work. But as I got closer to the finish line, my nerves got the better of me, so I switched to the tiny hacksaw, which took an age, but at least I felt in control. And then it was done. To say I was relieved would be an understatement. I repeated the process for the U spoon. I was feeling happy enough that the sable spoon was almost home and dry. I began to think, maybe I should try my hand at using the chisel again, this time following my own advice, slow and steady, and it worked. Now onto the more detailed carving. This just seemed to come naturally. Perhaps all my mistakes had made me super cautious and delicate with the carving. Now to carve the U. It went, touch wood, without a hitch. Now to sand any rough sections and oil them to finish. From a quick Google search, I found walnut oil was probably the option I would be happiest with. But with all the mistakes I had made so far, I wasn't about to just slap it onto my beautiful spoons. A test run was called for. I felt the testers were really successful, so I went ahead with oiling the spoons. It was amazing how much darker they got. They looked amazing. And the verdict? I love these spoons. Despite the many mistakes I made along the way with this one, I absolutely loved carving these spoons. This is definitely something I will keep up. That's not to say my hands are not covered in cuts. My thumb has healed, but thank God for my flexible thimbles. They really saved my thumb a lot of pain. If you want to give spoon carving a go, I really cannot recommend it enough. Just remember, slow and steady really is key here. And until next time, go make something.